I think will be a 1 year in April. Yes? Yes.
I think so. Good. And Samuel, do it for us.
Do you want to introduce myself?
Yes, just for her, by the way,
So
it's
I'm
okay
a
because I think she doesn't know you.
Sam teacher. I'm. What can I say about myself? About me? I don't know. I have a YouTube channel. I like to talk about things from the Bible and things from the human history. I'm married. I have my family. What else? I'm from Brazil. I just learned to speak English just because of my father, because he's from Nicaragua, and I learned to speak Spanish and English because I lived there for almost 4 years. Um, and that's the why I got interesting for learning English and other languages. I'm trying to study Italian too. And I love to study other languages like Hebrew, Greek, but I can't say that I speak Hebrew and Greek language. I just like to study this because of the Bible, And that's it. What else? My hobbies. I like to study. I like to go out with my family. Nothing special. I love to watch movies. Um, Series I don't used to watch it, and that's it. All
Good.
right.
And Luis,
Hello, guys. I'm Luis. I'm an English teacher. I have an YouTube channel too. I started to study English when I did the course Wizard course. I I watched many TV series in English, movies, and these things helped me to learn English more. I like to study other languages like Hebrew too. Aramaic I think is interesting. And I'm married. I have two children. Um, I'm 24 years old. Mm, I live in Minas. I don't know more else, but like this.
do you guys hear me? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes? Yes? Do you guys hear me?
it's okay.
Okay, good. I understand, but this is something. Come on.
I'm 40, 42.
Oh, yes. I forgot to say how old we are. Yes, this is it. For I think everybody knows me. I don't think I need to introduce myself.
Mhm.
By the way, um, this is it. It's just because Sabrina doesn't know Samuel, even Luis Miguel. It's the first time, I think. Is it Samuel? No, Sabrina. It's the first time you see them.
Yes, it's the first time.
You, they are
I am
teachers.
17. I graduate too, and I am not married, and I don't have a child.
You have a little brother. So nice, little brother.
Yes, I have a shoe in my home. He's my brother.
Yeah, cool. This is cool. All right, guys. I hope that some of those guys join, but I don't know. And we are here. Let's talk.
I have a question for Sabrina.
Sure.
Why did you decide to study English? Why do you like the English language?
My uncle likes so much, and he started to talk in English with me, and I didn't understand, and I could to understand, and it's important. And my mother say, "Oh, call someone," and I discovered that my cousin did with Ednardo, and I call him and I start to do just this.
This is actually cool. I like so much. Do you guys have other questions? I just have some ideas for us today. I prepared some things for us to be here doing. But do you guys want to ask something before, or it's okay? Nice. I would like to. Yes, Luis.
Oh, my internet, I think it's bad now.
Really?
So sometimes I can't hear very well.
Okay. I think
But now it's okay. Now it's normal.
I think me too. My connection here today is not so well, but let's go.
Hmm.
Great. I would like to bring um, a couple of themes for us to talk about this subject, which is really interesting. I was coming throughout the way, and I thought about doing this here to talk about the childhood. Um, I separate this video here for us to watch a little bit and discuss a little bit our childhood and the things that we actually have about this. One moment. Okay. Hello, Nayara. Welcome.
Hello, good
Good morning.
morning,
How are you
guys.
doing, Nayara?
I'm fine. Sorry for later. I was later because I was
You're
driving
driving.
now.
It's okay. It's good to have you here. Are you on your farm, you
Uh,
said?
yeah, I'm here.
So nice. This is cool. It's good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Would you just introduce yourself for everybody to know you?
What?
To introduce yourself, to say who you are, where you're from, what do you do for work?
About me?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Nayara. I am 37 years old. I I am social worker. I work in health center. Um, just
Just this.
just
Okay. Welcome, Nayara. I think you,
thank you.
I don't know if you know everybody, just to say hello to Nayara. Everybody, a little bit Sabrina, Luis, and Samuel, just a little, if you
Hello,
want to speak.
Ayana.
Hello, Sabrina. Nice to meet you.
I'm
Nice
Samuel. I'm an
Hello,
English teacher.
hello. I'm Luis.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
So
They
nice to
are,
meet you.
Luis and Samuel, they are teachers, and Sabrina, she's a student like you. And we are here. We were about to start. We just talk about ourselves. And today I separate here a subject about the childhood. It's just a suggestion, okay, guys? Depending the way we lead this meeting, we will be talking about other things independently what you guys want to talk about. This is supposed to pass very fast the time because mostly when we have some of people together in the meeting, you will speak just a little and the times go faster than when you are just you and the teacher. But I separate here a video which is a TED Talks. I I suppose that everybody can understand this level. Nayara, yes. Sabrina, I think so. And the other teachers too. We will be here talking about our childhood, which is something nice. And if you guys want to ask anything differently or about other things, I think we'll be interesting. Let me just play a little bit this video, and we will go in with this meeting. It's a little fast. Let me just put it in the normal speed.
Exposure that in the mid-90s, the CDC and Kaiser Permanente discovered an exposure that dramatically increased the risk for 7 out of 10 of the leading causes of death in the United States. In high doses, it affects brain development, the immune system, hormonal systems, and even the way our DNA is read and transcribed. Folks who are exposed in very high doses have triple the lifetime risk of heart disease and lung cancer, and a 20-year difference in life expectancy. And yet doctors today are not trained in routine screening or treatment. Now, the exposure I'm talking about is not a pesticide or a packaging chemical. It's childhood trauma. Okay, what kind of trauma am I talking about here? I'm not talking about failing a test or losing a basketball game. I am talking about threats that are so severe or pervasive that they literally get under our skin and change our physiology. Things like abuse or neglect, or growing up with a parent who struggles with mental illness or substance dependence. Now, for a long time, I viewed these things in the way I was trained to view them, either as a social problem, refer to social services, or as a mental health problem, refer to mental health services. And then something happened to make me rethink my entire approach. When I finished my residency, I wanted to go someplace where I felt really needed, someplace where I could make a difference. So I came to work for California Pacific Medical Center, one of the best private hospitals in Northern California. And together, we opened a clinic in Bayview Hunters Point, one of the poorest, most underserved neighborhoods in San Francisco. Now, prior to that point, there had been only one pediatrician in all of Bayview to serve more than 10,000 children. So we hung a shingle, and we were able to provide top quality care regardless of ability to pay. It was so cool. We targeted the typical health disparities: access to care, immunization rates, asthma hospitalization rates, and we hit all of our numbers. We felt very proud of ourselves. But then I started noticing a disturbing trend. A lot of kids were being referred to me for ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. But when I actually did a thorough history and physical, what I found was that for most of my patients, I couldn't make a diagnosis of ADHD. Most of the kids I was seeing had experienced such severe trauma that it felt.
All right, guys, until here.
It freezes.
Yeah, I stopped. I just
Yes.
You stop it.
pause a little bit. Just to ask you guys if you are understanding, if this level of English is okay for everybody, if you guys want to mention something about this or anything else, just to start our conversation.
Yes, I think this topic is so interesting to learn more about our habits, our beliefs, many things about our childhood. It's important to our process in our life. So I think this topic is so interesting to learn, to know more.
All right. It's something interesting that most of the issues that the people pass throughout the years in their adult lives are connected with our childhood. It's interesting that our traumas, like she said, she was trying to say about the psychosomatic issues or ADHD or anything like that. She is mentioning that, which is something that I believe too. I also believe that influences, highly influences in our lives, is connected to our childhood. So independently who we are or the social economic system or the country or the language, independently of anything, our childhood will influence more than we can imagine in our adult life. It's interesting because some of the issues we have in towards our back or in our back or anything in our shoulders that we hold is impressively complicated to hold throughout our lives because I'll just give an example. When your mother say that you are dumb when you are young, oh, you are dumb, you will never know about this. So this can influence in your life for all your adult life forever, probably, if you don't break this thing, including when you get married. Um, you will pass the same behavior throughout your kids, throughout your post generations. So this is something complicated that many people sometimes they don't have the perception about this, that their behavior is a mirror that of their childhood when they were child, when they were kid. Uh, they saw their parents or everybody treating them in a way, and sometimes they just replicate this behavior to the kids, to the people around them. So this is something interesting. I think that we would like to talk about or anything. Would you like? Would you guys like to mention something to talk about something like this, or no? Samuel, Nayara, Sabrina.
Yeah. I would say that it's completely true that we sometimes we don't notice it, we don't perceive, but we replicate the same behavior as we when we were children. Example, example, my wife. Sometimes I feel that she replicates some some behaviors that I feel that she uses to do the same thing when she was a child because she told me, and oh my god, this is. But sometimes I don't used to tell her, oh, you are doing the same thing. I try to sometimes I avoid to tell her that she's doing the same thing because sometimes she gets sad just because of she's trying to replicate something that she doesn't know. But um, and the same with me, about myself, about me. Sometimes I notice that I replicate something that I did with my about my mother, about my father, you know I think is about my mother. Sometimes I see my wife as my mother, and I can't notice it. And sometimes I replicate the same behavior, and I'm trying to change this just by myself and um, with God's helping, the God's help. And I think it's so interesting to know about this. I think everybody here have this ADHD,
Yeah,
the how do they
a
say
little degrees of age.
attention deficit hyperactive disorder,
Yeah,
I think everybody here have something like this. That's what I feel, and so it's an interesting issue that we can talk about this.
yeah, exactly. Very good, Samuel, what you mentioned. I would like to talk something about this, but let me just give the opportunity to Nayara and Sabrina. Are you guys there? Sabrina, Nayara? Yeah. Tell us a little about this until right now, this couple of few, I think 3 minutes, yeah, 3 minutes of the video.
Teacher,
Yes, Nayara, you can go.
I prefer to listen you because the first time I beat you,
Is your first time?
I'm not meeting you. Yeah, first time. I not read to talk about this.
To talk about your
Sorry.
childhood? Do you think it's difficult, Nayara?
Yes, I think the technical your words,
Not
many
necessary.
words.
I understand what you say. Many words are a little more technical, hospitalized
Yeah.
or anything, but not necessary. For example, like Samuel did, he used an example in his life that his behavior showed the same situation here, independently if you're using a high technology to show this or a high level of English or anything. You can just say, for example, in your case, I know that you have two daughters, and
Yeah.
probably you can give us a comparison about when you were kid in the past, very very long time in the past, and today. So the form that your mom treated you, that you replicate in your kids. Some things for good, some things for bad. Just this. Can you speak a little? It can be in a sequence.
Okay.
It's not necessary to use difficult words or anything like this. No.
Yes. For example, when I children,
Mhm.
my mother, very fight with me. Um, I am my kids. I mean, um, I have more patience.
Yeah.
Patience. Uh, I don't like her watching TV. My mother's not very different. Very different. My parents with me, with my kids.
I understand.
You understand?
Yes, so much. That was so nice the way you say. But is there anything, Nayara, that you replicate the same, but without have perception, without notice about that? For example, you replicate something that your mom treated you, but you don't have perception. Do you understand what I mean? Not so much.
Not so much.
It's okay. That's okay. Sabrina, thank you, Nayara. Very good your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to ask a thing first.
Uh-huh.
What is of trauma? Trauma? I don't know. Trauma? Trauma.
Yes. What you guys want to say about, but what exactly?
What is the
Tra-
kind of trauma that
Trauma is some kind of situation that you keep with yourself inside of you, inside of your mind there, that means that you get shocked about a situation. Example, if you would cross the street, and some moment you, oh my god, a car, and or a dog try to bite you, and it's example for me. When I was a child, a kid, a dog tried to bite me, and when I always in the street, walking the street, when I see dogs around, oh my god, because this made me shocked, And the last year, a dog bit me.
Oh, really? Last year.
and I don't know why, Oh my god! And I just was walking with my wife, And so trauma is, I can't express in technical words about trauma. You guys, can you do
Yes,
better
yes,
than me?
very good what you say, Samuel, because I have passed throughout the same thing, or not exactly the same thing. I have some traumas. I think everybody has. One of them is it was when I got a car crash. I worked in
About what? I didn't understand.
a car crash. I worked in a company which I needed to drive a lot, and I used to drive sometimes 8 hours per day, 300 kilometers, 600 kilometers. And some of these times I was a little bit asleep. And when I see, once I was driving and I was just a little asleep, when I see I was in front of a truck and I got a car crash in front of the truck. It was not too fast. I was around 40 kilometers per hour. Uh, and the truck saw me, the truck driver saw me, but I think probably he was a little asleep too, because it was in the middle of the dawn. It was around 4 a.m. I don't know. I was really asleep, and we got the car crash. After this, all the time when I'm driving, uh, I get so much tense, I just, oh my god, probably I can crash anytime. All the time I'm driving, I look everywhere. I'm massively tense because I'm afraid to crash again, like I did in the past. So this is one trauma. Depending the words the people say to me, make me remind me to go back.
Luis, please mute your microphone, please.
Who is that? I think it's Luis Miguel. Yes,
Yeah.
uh, probably. So when I listen to some people, depending the words the person say, that reminds me when I was young, when my mom say some bad words to me, because I had a complicated childhood. I didn't have uh, so happy childhood like we actually do with our kids. Like exactly Nayara said, today we try to treat our kids differently, the way that our parents treated us. This is something very incredible. I don't know for Sabrina, because she is young. She doesn't have kids yet. But this is something really interesting, Sabrina. I don't know. I would like to
Yeah.
listen, Sabrina, because
Everybody has a trauma. Do you
yeah,
have
yeah.
some kind of trauma, Sabrina?
I was thinking about this now because I don't know. I think I never told to Edinardo anything about trauma because I think I don't have one so much like this. I don't have. I am not afraid of anything so much, But I think I just don't like to be in a closed place. So probably I have a trauma about this, but I don't remember. So I want to ask, what is the kind of trauma that she was saying in the video? Like, was about healthy trauma? About what?
Yeah, she was.
Oh,
This is just the introduction. We can continue seeing the video. But she was saying about the connection throughout the psychosomatic issues or disease, which consists in when you have some trauma or anything that pressure your body throughout the frequencies or anything like this. For example, a mom which is very rude with the kid, or the father, sometimes this happens. The father say that you are very bad kid and he's gonna hit you or anything, and the kid gets so much tense. This can cause a disease in the future. This can cause, for example, some ulcer. Do you know what's this?
No.
is a kind of a cancer, is a kind of a cancer inside of your stomach that is caused by the tension throughout the stress that you pass in your life. So this is
What is the word?
Úlcera.
ulcer. Yes, yes.
Thank
So,
you.
so this is a kind of a psychosomatic disease because it's caused by the not is a disease, physiological disease, but this is caused by the psychological issues like the problems with the parents or discussions, the tension in your body. Many things can cause this. So she was just making an introduction that all of these things, including the ADHD, the psychosomatic diseases, anything that you can have connected throughout this can be originated in the childhood. This is what she was introducing because the video continues. We just saw, I think 4 minutes, I don't know, a couple of minutes about the video. She will probably speak even more things into this video. But probably, Sabrina,
Maybe you can send Mr. Jeanette, I don't want to interrupt you, but maybe you can send a link for us in the group, WhatsApp group.
Yeah, sure.
It's interesting. I got interesting about this issue. I like to watch things like that.
One moment. I will do it here. Good things.
And for developing our English, because there are.
Yes, absolutely. So the way we are,
a word.
Yeah, I'm trying to send it here in the video, and we can actually use this for the next time that we supposed to discuss or talk about. Because I want to maintain this meeting at least once per month. The next month we will be here again, and presential, because I'm here around me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chairs that the people around me can be here. So we will be trying to interact between the people here and the people online. This will be nice. But okay, and we can use the same video for the next times. We can continue this conversation. It's not necessary to.
Are you with other people there?
No. Today in the other rooms, yes, there are some couple of 5, 6 people. But here in this room, it's just me. Yeah, but in the other rooms, are there some other people working here in the building? I'm working next to the center of Belo Horizonte. I don't know, but I think just Luis Miguel came here. Samuel, I think Samuel, whoever came to Belo Horizonte or no?
No, I never went to Belo Horizonte.
Okay, welcome, my friend Henrik.
Good morning, my friends.
Good, that's so nice.
Good morning.
A long time I don't see you. How it's been
my friend.
Yeah, how it's been the things right there.
Yeah.
Oh yes, one thing interesting. I think that today is your birthday, right?
No, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, but independently.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Really, Mr. Henry? Oh, Mr. Henry.
Thank you.
Happy birthday
God
to
bless
you,
you, man.
Yes, God
Happy
bless
birthday.
you so much. Yeah.
Everybody sing together.
Yes.
Oh,
Happy
thank you.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday
Happy
to you.
birthday to Henrik.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to
Birthday to you.
you. Yeah.
Thank
Happy
you, my
birthday,
friends.
Henrik. Tomorrow. How old are you right now? How are you?
29 years.
29 years old. 2.9.
Yeah.
Now is a
2.9.
yes, is a car. Which car is 2.9? I don't know. It's a truck. Is a
I don't.
what car?
I not remember one car. What this?
I think is there some 3.0. I think is a I don't know, Hilux. Hilux probably is
Yeah. Yes. Diesel.
Yeah, diesel.
Hilux diesel is at 3.0.
3.0, yeah. Next year you will become a Hilux. Like a
Yeah.
transformer. Do you guys know the transformer will be coming to a. Okay, very good. Nice to have you here, Henrik. It's so good to have this interaction with everybody. Henrik, I think probably 1 year or more. We don't. How long are you studying with Samuel, Henrik?
Oh, I not remember Samuel.
I think-
You remember?
I think it's
3 years.
1 year and 1 year and 3 months,
No, is
2 months,
that most? No.
more than that.
No, because you
Yeah.
study with me
Longer.
probably 2 years. I think so.
Yeah.
But after more
Yeah.
1 year and a little bit with Samuel. Yes,
That's so much
it's very
time.
good.
Yeah.
Henrik, can you
Mr.
introduce
Mr.
yourself to everybody? Because I think Sabrina, Luis Miguel, and Nayara doesn't know you.
Hello from our people. I'm say Henry. I'm living in Minas Gerais. On my city is Arcos, in the near from Belo Horizonte is a capital from Minas Gerais. I'm work at one factory of the cement factory, and I'm saying mechanic industrial. And so this I'm studying with Ednardo and Samuel so much time I don't remember the time, and possible 5 years. I not say 4 years, 5 years ain't that. And so good.
This is good. This is good.
Mr. Henry, if we will have problems in an airplane, and we can compare the pilot of the airplane, he knows, because he plays the flight simulator, but he knows how to take off a.
Oh, in this moment I'm
Okay.
stay flying.
Oh, really?
Really.
So I don't know if it's the exact same thing, but we can trust in him. Oh man, we have a problem. We don't have pilots, so it's your turn.
Oh, good. Is that good?
Thank you, Henrique. Nice to meet you. Good morning.
Nice to meet you, Sabrina. Good morning.
Good morning, Henrique. Nice to meet you.
Good morning, Nayara. Nice to meet you.
Good, guys.
Oh.
This is good. I was changing the side here to another chair because this chair is a little bit better. Let's go, guys. How it's been the things right there. Let's go ahead. Well, actually, oh yes, we were talking about the childhood. I think Sabrina asked a question. Is it Sabrina?
You answered me.
I
Was
did.
about yes, was just what is kind of trauma, but I think she didn't say. I was just thinking, understand it, but she didn't say. It's okay, but I don't know what to say about the trauma in little kids because I have a brother and we just usually to not do the things that we all like, oh, this wasn't so good to, I don't know, to Antonella. There is my cousin. She's 20, 10, I think. So when I saw like one time she was taking a shower with someone and I think a little bit of shampoo. Shampoo? Can I say shampoo in English? Yes.
Yeah. Shampoo. Yes.
Shampoo. Her hit her eye.
Ate shampoo.
Yes, because I think
I know.
yes, and not hate shampoo. Yes, because probably someone hit her.
Why did she do this?
No, was not she. It was somebody. I don't know who was, but probably she take a shower with someone that hit her eyes, and now we like if she have to wash her hair, we have to be with a tile with a soil. Can I say this? Like to take taking off the water. Is that soil?
The towel. Ah, okay.
Towel.
Yes, the towel.
Towel.
Okay.
You
I understand.
take the water and anything from her eyes because she's crazy with that, you know.
I
So
do.
when I am like how let me think take Manuel, I don't know. We I always think about this and say, oh, calm down, have patience to not, you know,
Yes, I do.
to help him to not have anything of that. But I think it's just this. I don't have any.
Trauma.
Yes, my education. My mother had me so young, but I think was very good, and I have a very good relationship with my mother and my all my family. So I think it was very good.
Yeah, interesting. It was my question I supposed to have to you because you are young, so probably you don't identify the traumas in your life yet. But certainly you have. But this is something not easy. I understand that this is not easy to identify when you're younger. This is more when you get a little older. Uh, Mr. Henry, do you have some trauma? Do you understand this word? Do you want to talk about
You refer to problem of my life?
trauma? Yes, when you had something when you were a kid that you continue with this today.
Oh, my friend.
Yes, we were
Uh,
talking about this. I say that once in my life I had a car crash when I was
uh-huh.
driving, and then because this I developed a trauma in my life, so it's a problem. I continue
Hmm.
driving, but I'm still afraid. When I'm driving, I'm tense because any moment I think that it could happen again. I think
Understand.
Samuel said about a dog that
Yep. And I have another trauma, but I overcame. I
uh,
overcame it.
some of them I did too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good,
Sometimes
yeah.
we have some traumas, but we can overcome it.
Uh-huh.
Example, when I was young, so young, a long, long time ago, I was a kid. I tried to swim, and I didn't know to swim.
Uh-huh.
That opportunity, and I almost drowned. I almost drowned it, and
Uh-huh.
oh my god! Now I consider that I know how to swim.
Okay, no, it's good. It's good. Probably you
I
do.
consider, but I'm not sure about.
probably,
Because if I need
probably you
to
do it.
cross a lake, it's possible for me.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Probably. Yeah, this is
But I wish I can. So
yeah.
it's another trauma, but in this case, I overcame it. But sometimes we have some traumas that we don't know how
I do.
to
I
overcome
understand.
it.
Luis Miguel, I think you didn't say something about this. Would you like to say?
Yes, I want to say something. I was thinking this. I think the biggest trauma in my life, I lost my father when I was 2 years old. So I perceived in my life this thing in my life causes in me many problems later.
Mm-hmm.
Today I have some problems about this situation in my life. So I perceived this when we lost an important person in our life. Many bad things can happen to us. So in my opinion, in my life, the biggest trauma was this when I lost my father, and I didn't have this. So I didn't have this, and for me was very difficult. And today, in some areas is difficult too. But when we make a decision, oh, I try to to win this, you know. So when we make this decision, we can go away, we can follow the way and uh, fight with ourselves and with our mind, with our soul. So it's complicated. In this case, it's not with me, but uh, words have many power. Words are powerful, and many people have many problems about some words that they hurt in their childhood. So I perceived this too. But in my case, the biggest trauma was this.
Good, good. I had a trauma with my father too. He he was gone when I was younger, when I was 1 year old too. He didn't die. My mom just got divorced and he went away. Never talked to him, including I grown up thinking my father was another one, which was my stepfather, and my mom lied to me for a couple of years. I think around 8 years or something. And this is another trauma I overcame, like Samuel said. It's interesting. Because when I was younger, I got very angry with my mom because she lied to me, saying that my father was one, but it was another one. And I investigated, even a kid. I learned uh, to become an
You're a researcher.
investigator. Yes, when I was kid, just 8 years old, I was investigating who was my father, my real father. And I did it. I found him, and because he lived in the same neighborhood of my grandmother. And it's a crazy story, but other moment I can mention more about this. But I overcame this situation. Today, I'm okay with this. Good. Henrik, do you understand about these things we are talking? Would you like to mention about your traumas or anything like this?
Yes, understand. And I'm not have one specific trauma.
Hmm.
I'm not. I not have.
I understand.
Possible. I may have so much. From lost to one people uh, of my family is this.
Yes, the losses
Uh,
causes many traumas. The most time,
yeah.
I lost an uncle recently, and it's
No. No.
complicated. He was so much special for us, and
Mm,
the way he went was so much nice. This is interesting what you say, Henrik, because my father he died um, 14 years ago, and when he was gone, he was 117 kilograms. He was hugely fat. Uh, and the obesity is a trauma in my life too. I I am very afraid about becoming obese. My mom was fat after my father too. All my brothers are a little fat, and I'm very tiny.
no. No.
I do so much fasting all the time. I think weekly I do fasting. I stop eating. Sometimes I don't have breakfast. Sometimes I don't have lunch because I don't want to get fat. Probably is a trauma that I identify because of the
Yeah.
death of my father.
But-
Because
This is good for your health.
yeah, it's good. Very good. Yeah,
It's a good
Good
trauma.
health.
it's a good
Fasting, it's great for health.
Yeah.
Yeah, fasting is
Yeah,
so good.
I'm
Yeah.
not fat, but I would like to have a trauma like this because I feel that oh man, you need to stop to eat.
Yeah, but that is interesting. This happened to me. Is real. This is not something that I'm inventing. My father died because some complications with obesity. Even my uncle too. he had ulcer, and I'm a little traumatic with these things. I prefer not eating instead of becoming fat or die because of this or anything like that. But it's interesting, very interesting, this topic.
Yeah,
Nayara,
I really,
uh-huh. Samuel?
no, I would say that I really know that we have some feelings, influence of our parents, our family. That example, vicious.
Oh yeah,
If they drink so much, it's example, it's
Yeah.
I think it affect us as like emotional and spiritual